afternoon, everyone. Okay, you've seen here. Oh, and you answered. Wow. Lively group already. Thank you for being here. We are the St. Clair Community Singers, and it's our privilege to be here with you today. Our mission is to build community through music, to develop a quality music ensemble, and to perform repertoire that energizes our singers and inspires our audience. Whether you are here to celebrate the religious holiday or to support one of our local artists, or maybe you're interested in choral music, or you simply enjoy attending community events, regardless of how you came to be here today, it is my hope that our program can offer some meaning for everyone. Today's program is constructed to tell the story of Christmas in a unique way using traditional choral literature. The sequence of the music is arranged to correspond with the chronological elements of the Christmas story. And the music and the text of the songs portray the human experience related to each part of that story. So we begin today with a promise to be fulfilled of salvation for humanity, as expressed in the hymn tune, O Come, Emmanuel. The origins of this tune date back more than 1,000 years, to the 7th century. So we will perform the verses in a unison chant style to honor that early version of the music, and then the chorus will be sung in 4-part harmony. is called This Little Babe. It's from Benjamin Britten's A Ceremony of Carols. And the intensity behind this piece means that I need to share with you a little bit about it before we sing it. The text, you're going to hear a description of good versus evil and a battle, and you're going to hear descriptors of this tiny child, this infant, versus the forces of Satan and hell, and yet how we expect triumph in that outcome. So the piece flies past. It's super fast and intense. And in the second and third verse, it's going to sound So they'll be back. We're just letting them step out. This song is only the sopranos and altos, and it's Ding Dong Merrily on High. Just to follow up on what Marty said, we are a nonprofit group, and we do our best to try to make an impact in the community, and we invite you to join us. I've got 3 suggested ways that you can join us. One you've already done. You're here today. So thank you for that. We hope that you'll join us again in the future. Second, we are always recruiting new members. That never stops. It's always an ongoing theme. So if you have an interest, or you know someone who might have an interest, please reach out. We'd love to have you. And don't let your brain do that little mean thing where it says, oh, you don't have enough skill, or you're too young, or you're too old. You're not too anything. Just reach out, show up. We're going to resume rehearsals end of January, early February, somewhere in there. So we would love to have new members join us. And then the third way is we can always use financial support. If now is not the right time, or if this is not the right cause for you, please know that we're perfectly okay with that. Our work is intended to be free. But if you see value in our efforts, and if you'd like to offer support, maybe consider contributing the $5 or $10 that you might have paid for a ticket for the free event. Or maybe you'd like to purchase, maybe you're inspired and you want to purchase something that we can perform at our spring concert. Or maybe you're inspired to contribute because you believe in our mission. We promise to do our best to be good stewards of all gifts. If you'd like to support us, we want to make that as easy as possible with no barriers. So again, if it's not the right time for you or we're not the right mission, that's cool. But if you'd like to contribute after the concert, there will be people who will have little baskets. And if you'd like to just make an in-person donation right there, you can. I think in your program we have a QR code printed, because this is the way the cool kids do it now. Right? So that should take you directly, I think, to a PayPal is what is set up. And also we have a website set up, ClairCommunitySingers.com, and so we have a direct link from there. So if you're interested in support, we just wanted to make that as convenient as possible for you to do. Since we're asking for your support, I feel obligated to provide just a little snapshot to the community of some of the work that we've done this past year. So I mentioned the website that's new for us, ClairCommunitySingers.com, St. Clair, there's no period or anything. That's turned out to be really useful for us so that we have an online presence. One of the singers told me recently that she had been looking for a group to join and didn't know that we were here. So we're hoping to build more community engagement, more presence here. So we've got a website going now. We've partnered in 2024 with the Community Foundation, and they are working with us. They helped us purchase a printer that we used to print the programs today. One of those things where we needed a little bit of help to get over that hurdle and get that goal accomplished, but now that's going to save us money over time, right? We can print the programs instead of having to pay to have them printed. They've helped us to purchase things for our library. Some of the selections that you're hearing today were bought specifically for this concert, and some of it with the help from the Community Foundation. They're also going to support our performance costs. We're planning a spring concert at the East China Performing Arts Center. So, and there's some addition costs associated with that, so they're helping us with that. Speaking of the library, having a good musical library is sort of the lifeblood of a group like this. I was thinking about it this morning. If you were to go to the library today, and all of the books that they had were the same ones that they had 25 years ago, it would feel sort of not relevant. And music kind of works like that. Plus, music is a consumable. You hand them out to people, sometimes somebody doesn't bring one back, or it gets torn, or it gets consumed over time. So we're always in the process of updating and improving our library. This year in 2024, we were fortunate to be able to inherit some resources. There was a community choir in Richmond that retired their operation, and there were a lot of hurdles we had to get through to make this work, but we inherited their music library. And we found a local partner here in the Congregational Church, and we have that library now here in St. Clair. And that's another one of those things where it took a lot of effort to get there, but that's going to save us money over time. Now for the spring concert, I can probably pull 4 or 5 tunes out of there, and I only have to buy maybe 2. So that was really a great gift from them that we were able to facilitate and to make happen. It is also our intention that that library is going to be a community asset. So if you have a community group, and I'm going to reach out to our local school groups, we are going to share this library as we continue to develop it. So that's one of our goals, is to continue to be a good community partner. In 2024, we've enjoyed some growth in membership as well. We're between 50 and 60 active participants over this year again. We're always looking for more. So, tenors and basses are back, and so far the program has been fairly sophisticated and intellectual until now. Until now. We have to have something just for fun too, right? Read ahead on your words. did look in the hymnals, so there's some hymnals in the row. So Joy to the World is 267 if you wanted to grab a hymnal. Treble singers, let's come on